this is Mattie from Mattie's Kitchen, and today I'll be making you all some tuna fish, from scratch. I'll be making everything fresh from scratch. And I'll be using some of these things, at times. This is a decoration. This is some sliced pickles. Here's pepper, salt, mustard, mayo. Here's some crackers. This is a little sugar and some onion, yellow onion. Here's lime. This is jalapeno pepper. And here's bell pepper, celery, and here's a variety of all the things I'm using. And here's some relish, my eggs. I put eggs in mine. And here's some tuna. It's Albacore tuna, solid white, no water. No oil. I use solid white. Okay, y'all, I'm getting ready to mix my tuna up. The first thing you're doing when you're making tuna, kind of unflake it because tuna, when the can is, you need to unflake it so when you get ready to mix it, it'll mix easy. I just take and break it apart. That's all you do, because it be together. And what I'll do, the first thing I do, I start spreading my my vegetable over it. And I just put, most people don't use green peppers, bell peppers. I do. It make it taste so much better. Just try it. If you don't like it, don't use it. But if you do like green peppers, I said try it. And I always do. When I'm mixing my food, I always go all the way around it. That's the best results for me. I got some bell pepper, and I'm going to put some yellow onion. I chop these off camera. Spread some yellow onions in here a little bit. And here's some celery. The only vegetable I suggest that you put in, chop it real fine. See how fine these are chopped? I say use yellow onion or white. It doesn't matter. You might can use red ones too. And I use pepper, bell pepper, and I use celery. Those are only 3 vegetables I put in here. I wouldn't put garlic. And then after that, I put some sweet relish. This is chopped sweet relish. I put all of this around it equal amount. And I also use egg in mine. Some people don't. Long time ago, we used to use egg in it to stretch it. And I had stopped putting eggs in it. One day I had one small can of tuna. I said, I'm going to try some eggs in it. And I put some eggs in it, and it actually tastes good. But I don't know who started it, but it actually tastes good. I go all around mine. And this was 3 cans, regular cans of tuna. It was 3 cans of it. And I use those. And the next thing I'm going to put, I got everything. I got my egg. I got my celery. I got my green peppers, onion. Now, I do this. You don't have to do this. I always put a little, this jalapeno pepper. I just put it in. You can't, it'll be over. You can't taste it, just a little bit, just to give it that little tang. And so the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to add salt. Pepper, this first one, put some pepper. And those are only 3 things. I wouldn't put garlic in mine. Some people do. I guess it wouldn't hurt. And I wouldn't use onions neither because I got fresh onions. I want everything to be kind of fresh. And I'm going to put some salt in here. And these are the only thing I'm going to use. These are 2, salt and pepper. And I'm going to mix this good. And then once I get through mixing, I'm going to see how it look. Because these are 3 kind of big cans of tuna. And I always use the solid white because I don't like the one in the oil, because when you mix the one with, they have the one in water, and I also have the one in its own juice, and then they have some mixed with oil. And that's too greasy for me, so I just prefer the one in water. They probably rinse it off and they put it in water. Okay, now see how these vegetables look? You stir them up so you can make sure that your vegetables are even and your eggs are even. I'm going to put a little bit more vegetables in here. And I'm going to put some mayo in. That's it. Put a little bit more relish. Sweet relish now. And drain it because you don't want it wet. Put a little bit more relish in there. I'll put a little bit more celery. Celery make it taste good too. Put a little vegetable. Because I want to see my vegetables a little bit. Some green peppers. This is really good, but it make it. And if you, when you're making potato salad, just go green peppers, bell pepper go good with potato salad too. So I'm gonna get this stirred up really good, and I'm gonna get ready for my mayo, and that'll be a little sugar. So I'm gonna mix this really well and get back with you all. Okay, I mix all my tuna and eggs and vegetables together. And make sure when you put them, I had to change bowls because there was a lot of tuna. I didn't know it was this much, so I changed bowls. And I see you can see your vegetable, and that's what you want to see, your vegetable. You don't want them so big when you chop on them, but you do want to see them. And the first thing I'm going to do is put a little salt in here. I'm going to go all the way around it, and I'm going to taste it, because salt is, is the least thing that I put in. Okay, salt. Now I'm going to put some pepper. I love pepper. So go all the way around it. Then once you're going all the way around it, that's how I do. I eyeball and go all the way around it. Then I'm going to put a little sugar. And like I say, the reason I use sugar, because I use mayo. I like mayo better. You don't have to, you can use salad dressing, and you don't have to put sugar in. But I use mayo, so I use a little sugar. And you still don't have to put sugar in with mayo, just a little bit. And so, put some mayo in here, and I'm going to mix this together. Put about 3 big tablespoons starting off. Because like I said, this is a lot of tuna. So I'm going to stir this up good. Mix it together. See, this is tuna. Good tuna. And when I use tuna solid white, it don't smell like that. Tuna can smell fishy. But I can't even smell this. That's why I use solid white all the time. I don't like that fishy smell with tuna. See how good that beginning to look? I put 3 tablespoons in the 3 cans I had. So that's about right. And stir it up. And I'm going to taste it. Once I mix this really good, I'm going to taste it. And then if I need any more salt and pepper or sugar, I'll put it in a mayo. So that's working pretty good. Like I say, I use 3 heaping tablespoon with 3 cans. And maybe with 2 cans of mayo, you'll use probably 2 heaping tablespoons with 2 cans. Put a little bit more mayo because it's kind of dry. And I'm going to get me a spoon and taste it. See how it tastes, see what I need in it. I use a fork, this was the closest thing. Now, I know I'm going to need a little mayo, but I want to know the dry ingredients I need. So I'm going to taste this. I know it needs salt and a little sugar. Maybe pepper. Well, it tastes pretty good. It's okay, but I do definitely need salt and a little sugar and mayo. I don't like to make mine too wet. The pepper make it taste good. Put some salt in here. Go around it. And put another heaping spoon of mayo in it. I'm going to stir this up. Taste it one more time. Try it with eggs, because see, the eggs helps. It tastes good with eggs, and it helps spread it too. Make it a little bit more, give you a little bit more tuna. So I'm going to taste this. It's looking good. I'm going to taste it one more time. And I'm going to get back with you all. One ingredient I forgot is my yellow mustard. I moved all my ingredients to make space so I could mix this. And I knew something was missing, but I didn't know what it was. It was the mustard. It didn't have that little tank in it. So I'm going to put some of this mustard, go around it. I'm going to stir this up. I knew it was something missing. Put this in here. It even looked different. I was just wondering what it was. That's why when you have your ingredients, put everything out, because it's easy to forget something. I guess it won't be so bad unless you forget to put sugar in a cake. So I know that'll be terrible. Okay, see how that looks? It even looked better. Had to put a little mustard in there. Okay, this about right. Put a little pepper, and I love pepper. You don't have to put this much in yours, but I just like that finished touch. Put a little bit more mayo. Just a little bit. And that's about it. I'm going to put this on a plate. I'm going to get back. Don't forget y'all mustard now. Okay, I'm going to get back with you all. All right, here's the finishing touch of my tuna. I stirred it up really good. I tasted. Put salt in. I have enough salt. I put pepper. I put salt. I put mustard, mayo, a little jalapeno pepper. I had my vegetables were green pepper, bell pepper. I had relish. I had mayo, and I also had some onions. Those are ingredients I use, and a little eggs also. And these are things I use. And here it is. And here it is on the plate. I hope you enjoyed my presentation. If you want to, you can eat this tuna with crackers. You can eat it on bread. I toasted my bread. And you can put the tomatoes on top of it. And when I'm doing my tuna, I fix my tuna the way I want to. Here's a cracker, here's some pickles, a little tomatoes, and some lime. And those what I be using on my tuna. Thank you all for tuning in to Mattie's Kitchen. I hope you enjoyed this presentation. Stay tuned for the next video I put out. Thank you and have a great day.